How a single headbutt changed the outcome of the 2006 World Cup final, and the trajectory of Zinedine Zidane's profession. In his final international match, Zinedine Zidane gave headers a new significance. The French soccer star, affectionately known as Zizou, and regarded by many as one of the greatest players to have ever set foot on a field, was on the verge of winning a second FIFA World Cup in 2006 when a split second altered everything. After giving his team an early advantage in the Berlin set final against Italy, the midfielder and opposing defender Marco Materazzi exchanged what seemed to be cheerful remarks in the 109th minute. But without warning, Zidane turned on his heel and gave Materazzi a headbutt to the chest, sending the taller player flying. Official Luis Medina Cantalejo told head referee Horacio Elizondo that he had personally witnessed the headbutt, despite the fact that at first it appeared to be lost in the bustle of the field. The ball had proceeded upfield. Zidane, who had stated he would be retiring from the sport at the end of the year, was expelled from the game after Elizondo issued a red card, leaving him with no other option. After overtime finished with both teams deadlocked at 1 goal apiece, points poignantly scored by Zidane and Materazzi themselves, the 34-year-old was compelled to watch from the sidelines as the game moved on to penalty kicks. With 5 penalty kicks to Italy's 3, Italy prevailed in the end. Indeed, Materazzi achieved one of those crucial objectives. Even though it seemed like nothing could be more dramatic than witnessing Zidane's international career ignite in such an unexpected way, the consequences of the headbutt were just getting started. The Daily Mail claimed that Materazzi had directed vile racist abuse at the Real Madrid player regarding his mother in the weeks that followed. The Italian athlete said he didn't say anything like that to Zidane and filed a libel lawsuit against the publication, the Daily Star, and the Sun, which also published the quotes. Materazzi, whose own mother passed away when he was 15, actually declared that he would never say anything hurtful or derogatory about someone's mother. In the end, all 3 publications acknowledged their errors and expressed regret for their pieces. The Daily Mail was also compelled to give the soccer player hidden damages. One of Zidane's relatives was implicated in what Materazzi, who was 32 at the time, said on the field. The Italian claims that the Frenchman made fun of Zidane as they left the penalty area, where Materazzi had just grabbed Zidane's chest while protecting the goal region. "If you want my shirt, you can have it after the game." Materazzi responded by joking that he'd rather have his sister. The remark touched a sensitive spot for Zidane, whose sister Lila Zidane was caring for their sick mother at the time. "He never talked to me about my mother," in 2022, Zidane informed L'Équipe. "But he did insult my sister who was with my mom at the time. Everybody says things to each other on the pitch. Sometimes bad things, but you don't do anything. That day, what happened happened. He triggered something talking about my sister. In his words, it was only a second. Then it was over." After running into one another in a Milan parking lot in 2010, Materazzi and Zidane, whose confrontation was immortalized in bronze by sculptor Adil Abdesmad, later buried the hatchet. Regarding what they discussed, Materazzi informed The Athletic, "What was said stays between us." They nevertheless end the discussion with a handshake, which is the oldest form of sportsmanship among athletes.